You can see I'm outside and I'm wearing my mask, so I apologize if my voice is muffled, but that's the way things go. Oh, excitement. Not really, but somebody unfortunately needs an ambulance. That wasn't the intention of my broadcast. Of course, I had no way of knowing that an ambulance is going to be coming by here. I'm going to take you shopping with me. I've got a little bit of grocery shopping to do. I'm going to take you to a place, possibly two places, depending on what I find and what I don't find. Um, I'm going to take you shopping at a place. It's actually right there across the street from where I am now. The tree is kind of hiding where it says Super Combo, but it's H.I. Hirose is the name of the shop that I'll be going to. Super Combo, I guess that's referring to the fact that they have both food and uh, other dry goods, things like, well, everything from some sports equipment, a few clothes, do-it-yourself kind of supplies, tools, and things like that. Um, Lots of different stuff. A little bit of furniture, things like towels and drapes and even chairs and sofas and so on. Just about anything you could think of. So it's nice to have this little shop nearby. Um, anyway, that's the shop that I will be taking you to. I'll see how things work. We'll see how things work. All right, let's go ahead and get a cart. Don't have that much, but it might be a little easier trying to manip trying to make it through the shopping here using a cart as opposed to trying to carry a basket. Should make things a little easier. Oh, Carinto. They've got the black sugar Carinto and the Satsumimo Carinto. 149. They're sweet. My wife likes the Satsumimo. Tonu Carinto. Oh, they got the soybean, Satsumimo, sweet potato, soybean. What else? Gobo. Gobo is what? Burdock root in English. Anyway, I don't think I need that. It's not on my list, so that's not what I will get. All right, let's see. Lemons. Saladani lemon. Yeah, but that's. I don't remember if that's on my list or not. Okay, baby leaf. I might as well get things in the order of my list. Make sure that I don't forget them. A couple of bags of the baby leaf. That's what I need. That's on my list. Okay. Rye cheese. I don't think they have that here. Let's skip that for right now. I'll come back to that. Let's see, apple cider, eggplant. Eggplant. All right, well, a couple of eggplants. $1.98 for a package of 4 eggplant. That seem reasonable to everybody? Anyway, that's what we'll get. Eggplant. Turnips. Am I going to find turnips here? I may need to go to the vegetable shop. I should have probably gone to the vegetable shop for the eggplant and so on. Let's see, what do we got here? 4 new messages. Oh, am I missing out on my messages? Oh, no. All right. So anyway, those are not turnips. Those are daikon, which when I first came to Japan were totally unknown to me from America. But now I hear that you can buy daikon in America as well. Let's see. I do need pimon. But my wife did not tell me how many pimon to get. So how many should I get? There seems to be a bucket of them here, 138 for 188 for this pack. Get the prepackaged ones. It's easier for me. Next time she'll know better than to have me do the shopping, right? Okay, let's see. Oh, back to the list here. Let's see. Turnip green bell pepper. All right, well that's. Oh, I'm gonna have to. I don't see any turnips here. If I don't have turnips, um, I'm going to necessarily need to go someplace else. There are a couple more shops within easy walking distance here, so I can do that. But let's see, apple cider. Apple cider. Here is the beverage aisle, more or less. Not too much. There's apple juice, but that is not apple cider. Apple juice. I have to look up the difference between apple juice and apple cider. To me, it's all the same. Squeeze an apple, and what comes out is apple juice, and that's also apple cider, isn't it? I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, um, let's see. So I can go look for fried cheese. Oh, I want cream cheese also. She didn't put that on the list. I did. I like the cream cheese. Oh, mangoes, $3.98. Oh, that's not on the list either. But let's get us some mangoes. Seems ridiculous to buy them for that price when they are so much cheaper in the Philippines. Don't think I have a. I don't have a mango tree in my yard. I do have papaya. Let's see, cream cheese. This is the kind of cream cheese I like. And right, so this is not dry, but I like camembert also, so I'll throw that in the cart. What the heck? Oh, I came without my shopping bag. How silly of me. Alright, oh, here's more cheese. And they still don't have what I want. Little, tiny little pizzas. Oh, they're 20% off. Tiny little pizzas. That is small. Yeah, well, naan. Every once in a while, naan is good. I'm not sure this particular naan is the good stuff or not. So we'll leave that for right now. Let's see. So I did not find the brie cheese. I did not find the apple cider. I did not find the turnips. So I guess I'm gonna have to look elsewhere. And that elsewhere is not in this shop. So here's the sweets and the bread section. They have their own little bakery here. Breads and snacks and so on. The bakery. Some of the stuff is not bad at all, actually. But that's not on the list. And I think I can avoid that. You cookies. All right. Perrier. Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, yay, shopping. Yes, okay. Let it be. Hello, let it be. Ah, Tiara, shopping. Yes, yes, yes. I figured if Tiara can take us shopping, I'll take everyone shopping too. Oh, and from Toronto. Finbar 7. Okay. Welcome, welcome. I want chocolate, please. Chocolate. Yes, yes. I love chocolate too. Um, Still have some chocolate left at home here. Let's see. Where's the mayonnaise? Mayonnaise. Yeah. We actually get our mayonnaise from the co-op because it's made with the fresh local eggs, and that's good. Let's see. We'll walk around here a little bit more. There's all the. I came down this. There's all the tea. So if you want some Japanese green tea, this is the place in this store to look. We have what is that? The Chirancha, Yamecha. Yamecha is quite famous. At least that's one that I know. Ujicha, yeah, that's another famous one. Kakegawa. Oh, wait, am I showing you guys that? Oh, there we go. All right, so let's see. Here we go. There's the Chirancha, Yamecha, Ujicha, Kakegawa cha, and so on. You can see, for example, this one, Yamecha, uh, another brand of the same. The Yame is referring to the area where this tea is grown, which is nearby here, and it's very good. Yeah, you can find the Yame cha there. Quite common. Let's see. Uh, they even have Lipton tea and so on, Twinings, as well as a Japanese coffee sugar. Coffee sugar. I wasn't even aware of coffee sugar until I came to Japan. It's these large, slightly colored crystals of sugar that are especially nice in a cup of coffee. I don't sugar my coffee. I prefer non-sugar, but that is what they have. Oh, let's see. What do they got here? They do have the house blend, Starbucks medium house blend. I think I need some coffee. I better buy a thing of coffee too. I'm getting farther and farther. Why would you have Lipton in Japan? Yeah, good question. Again, the Japanese specialty is the green tea. Of course, Lipton is the black tea or brown tea, depending on how you want to refer to it. Um, in the same way, here we have uh, Maxim and Nescafe coffees and so on. But then they also have the UCC, which is and the Key Coffee are both Japanese brands, I believe. Um, they're the most common, UCC and Key Coffee. Dotor? Dotor, is that a Japanese chain? It's kind of the equivalent of a Starbucks. Not equivalent, but similar to a Starbucks. Uh, anyway, let's see. Oh, the baking goods there. You want to make some pancakes? They've got pancake mix there and pancake syrups and so on, but also other baking goods. Canned goods, not very much canned goods. So here are the canned, vegetable or sorry, fruits in cans. Pineapple, which we do buy sometimes when we can't get the fresh stuff. Um, but not a lot of canned goods. Take a look at the meat. I'm not actually shopping for meat, but this is what it looks like here. Lots of. This is the very thin sliced pork. This is the pork area here. Sweet potatoes, delicious sweet potatoes. That's my sweet potatoes are there, delicious. Right next to the meat section here, and they have lots of different pork, the hot dogs, wieners, whatever you want to call them. Uh, Tencho Susume, yeah, they've got little automated audio salesmen here. Beef, oh, America, so America-san, that's what I got. Yeah, okay, America-san, Gyu Kataroshi steak. So, uh, beef from America, as opposed to this, which is Japanese. You see the price, 188 for 100 grams for the American, compared to 398 for 100 grams of the Japanese beef. And American as I am, the Japanese beef is worth the price. It's so much better than American beef. Chicken, chicken thighs in packages, 88 yen for the 100 grams. Thighs are very, very popular. Um, Chicken wings, both the wing tips as well as the upper wings in the large packages and so on. Coming back to the pork here, more pork, some frozen slices. Looks like this is cut for the yakiniku, the Japanese style barbecue. Yakiniku. What else have we got here? cut tonsoku. My wife loves these. Cut pork feet. She cooks those up, and it's really delicious. The pork feet. I mean, there's a lot of the collagen, uh, which may be why my wife has very few wrinkles in her face. We do enjoy the meat, the pork. Here's the Costco. That's what that says in katakana, Costco. So here's the Costco section. So you can see the Kirkland Kettle brand crinkle cut Himalayan salt potato chips, as well as the organic tortilla chips in the Costco corner here. And what else have they got? Oh, they have chocolate. Here we go, chocolate. You asked for chocolate, we found Lindor chocolate, as well as the Japanese Black Thunder chocolate. And a few more snacks and so on there. But someone asked about fish. Yes, fish. Let's see what they've got for fish. Here we've got some slices of salmon. Salmon slices. 178 for 100 grams. And across from that, now we've got bags of seaweed. Seaweed mixed with tiny little shrimp. And then, oh, there's Thai. What is Thai? What is Thai? Is that sea bream? I can't remember. Oh, sorry about that. There's more seaweed and so on, and of course the clams, asari there. Now, Thai, I believe, is sea bream, and then iwashi, that's sardines, and kibinago. Kibinago, I don't know. Oh, red snapper, that's right. Red snapper, thank you. Yeah, red snapper. Hey, I'm from Iowa. I don't know. I mean, I know bluegills, crappies, catfish, that kind of thing. Northern pike, sheephead, river fish is all I know. You get to the ocean fish, and I just don't have the background. But the hayo, namahayo, and of course, the snapper head and so on there. Ika, squid, or cuttlefish. I grew up calling it squid. I think cuttlefish maybe is more universal. I'm not sure. Shrimp, more seaweed, more salmon, octopus. Oh, that looks good. I'll have to make some takoyaki. Some octopus inside little pastry balls that are quite delicious. And there's the scallops. Kanpachi. Maguro is tuna. Kanpachi, I'm not sure what that is. Albacore, maybe? Right, albacore is a kind of tuna. I'm not sure. I know the Japanese names. I'm not good at the English names of these. Sushi, lots of sushi. Variety pack. Here's unagi, which is eel. It's quite early. Eel is especially popular at in the summertime. Eel is believed to be one of those stamina foods that gives you more stamina during the hot weather. We'll probably see at that time. Here right now, I only see 2 pieces of the eel, the unagi, but in the summertime, there'll probably be 5 times that typically displayed. All right, let's see. What else we got? Yeah, lots of fish. Yeah. Wouldn't know what to do with that stuff. Yeah, I don't either. That's why I'm so fortunate to have a wife who loves to cook. Um, we both love to eat, so it's a good thing that one of us loves to cook. And more things, things like the gyoza. Gyoza are kind of dumpling common to Chinese food, right? The gyoza kind of dumpling. Udon noodles. Udon. They're a kind of a thick white, um, I believe, wheat flour noodle that can be eaten in a thin soup with different toppings, or zarudon, eaten just boiled to make them to cook them and then dip them in a sauce. This is daikon takwan. That's what it is, takwan, which is a pickled daikon. They dry and then pickle the daikon and flavor it with um, shaved bonito. Bonito, that's it. Katsuo is bonito. Yeah, I knew I'd remember it. Yeah, shaved bonito, the dried fish. You can see they've got lots of that. They also the umeboshi. If you've never had umeboshi, if you ever have a chance, be sure and try umeboshi. It's delicious, but prepare your mouth for kind of a salty, sour shock. Yeah. There's more of the takwan, this time sliced up already for us. Pickled eggplants, small eggplants, and so on. Um, the Japanese love pickles, lots of different kinds of pickles here. These are different kinds of pickles, chopped up green, leafy plant that has been pickled also. Um, the Japanese shallots, I guess, are the closest thing. Rakkyo, um, either made sweet or spicy. They're pickled in vinegar and then with flavoring and so on. It's all good stuff. Do have some things, some Korean things in here. Kimchi, the kimchi. It's not generally not as good as the Korean, the whole mono Korean, the real Korean stuff, but there is good stuff. You can find the imported Korean kimchi. And now here, um, this is natto. Natto is fermented soybeans. Fermented soybeans. There's a picture. You can see the soybeans there are fermented and and um, then they're mixed, kind of mixed with different kinds of sauce and so on. My wife is not Japanese. She is Filipina, and yeah, my wife was Japanese. Japanese was not so big on the tonsoku, a lot of things. I mean, my Filipino wife has lived in Japan for a long time. We both have, and so she's come to be able to cook a lot of Japanese foods. But we both kind of prefer the Filipino food. And fortunately, a lot of the ingredients, most of the ingredients are readily available here. There's enough overlap. It's more the flavoring, how things are put together, but the base ingredients are very similar. Both are rice cultures and so on. Oh, thank you very much for the award. Yeah, the Yummy Award. How appropriate. Great. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. What we're looking at here is tofu, which you're probably familiar with. That uh, white, spongy substance made out of soybeans. And then they take that and they'll deep fry that, and so the age, uh, abrage, and so on, which is yeah, as I said, deep oil fried tofu. It becomes very fluffy because of course tofu has a lot of water content to it, and you fry it, and it fries out most of that oil, most of the water, and so on. Eggs, uh, different kinds of eggs. I mean, they're all those are chicken eggs, but they also have the uzura no tamago. Uzura is quail, so they have quail eggs here. Quail eggs, yes. Which again, my wife uses in some of her recipes quite often. My wife, so Japanese food, Philippine food, and also a little bit of Chinese food, Philippine-style Chinese food, I guess. Oh, here we come to the desserts. So she makes a chop suey that's really delicious, and so on. Actually, everything my wife cooks is delicious. That's why I can't seem to lose weight. Of course, the restrictions on our movements because of COVID don't help anything. But even without that, it's quite a challenge not to put on massive amounts of weight the way my wife cooks. Here we see some more traditional Japanese sweets. Let's see, that is ohagi. So inside is pounded rice, and on the outside is the sweetened red bean paste. And the green and the brown and the white there are all similar in that inside is the sweetened red bean paste, and outside is a layer of kind of a pastry, uh, kind of a bread, not too sweet, bread cake like pastry on the outside. Um, the white one you can see it's very thin. You can see the bean paste on the inside. And then another popular one is this. There's a cutaway view of it. Here's some of them that were probably made in this store. These dorayaki. Dorayaki. Again, it's you take basically two small pancakes, and between those two layers of pancake, you put a dollop of that sweetened red bean paste, and it's very popular. Children love it. It's good. It's good. Um, More bread and so on, cookies. Oh, more of the traditional Japanese sweets. These are what's known as mochi. Outside is uh, outside is the mochi rice. It's a very sticky, glutinous rice that's pounded into, becomes very doughy. And then on the inside of that, uh, cheese. They have cheese, but no, this is not cheese. This is that mochi rice that's been pounded into this very doughy, sticky type of thing. They put powder on it, like flour, the rice flour on the outside, so that it doesn't stick to everything. And then on the inside of that, again, is that sweetened red bean paste. So you find a lot of the sweetened red bean paste in Japanese sweets and so on. Um, there's another one that has the sweetened red bean paste. I believe that's a chestnut on the top there. Yeah, that's a chestnut that's been cooked and sweetened and then placed on top of the red bean paste. And these skewers with, again, those are mochi. Not mochi. Those are dango. The dango that again they're made with the rice, probably rice flour, um, and shaped into balls, put on the skewer, and then they have um, a sweetened sauce that they put on top of that. What's in the sauce? I don't know. Like I said, I eat, I don't cook. Um, I think generally it's kind of a sugar and soy sauce combination. Kind of sweetened soy sauce. It's not salty though. It's sweet as opposed to salty. But I think some of the brown color comes from soy sauce and so on. Okay. Like I said, they sell everything in this store. They've got batteries and so on. Am I in Japan? Yes, I am in Japan. This is live from Japan. My local uh, shop here, combination shop. They call it Super Combo. They call themselves because, as I said, they have um, everything that your typical grocery store would have, from fresh meats and so on, um, to furniture and clothing and sporting goods. Uh, Instant coffees there. AGF instant coffee. Yasashi Kocha, or tea, canned coffee. Canned coffee. That's another thing that I think now you find that in America. When I came to Japan 30 some years ago, um, I'd never heard of canned coffee until I came to Japan. Now I think it's spread out. Perrier, yeah, they have Perrier. Uh, so 58 yen for one bottle. Okay, 58 yen for one bottle. So that's about, what, 58 yen? So about 50 cents for one bottle of Perrier. The small bottles there. Pineapple juice, Del Monte pineapple juice. I enjoy pineapple juice. And of course, rice. Got You gotta have rice. We actually don't eat rice, although both Philippines, where my wife is from, and Japan are, of course, rice cultures. Um, my wife and I have replaced our rice with quinoa. Nice store. Yeah, it's a nice store. In Japan, they're primarily North American people. um, Not so much. There are, I think, the North Americans uh, tend to mix in the Japanese neighborhoods quite well. I'm sorry, we're looking at soy sauce there. That's a selection of soy sauce. There's the rice all over the place there. Um, but some South American, for example, Brazil, there are a lot of people that have immigrated from Brazil. And there are neighborhoods in some parts of Japan that are have large Brazilian populations that I'm aware of. But North Americans, the Canadians, Americans I know basically live in neighborhoods mixed, uh, well mixed with the Japanese. Uh, our masks here, everybody has to have a mask. They have all kinds of masks. They've got fuzzy masks for the warm, or to keep your face warm in the cold weather, I guess. Masks for kids white and so on. Lots of different kinds of masks. Yeah, like a Walmart. Yeah, it is kind of like a Walmart. Um, Diapers and things like that here. Attack is a laundry soap, uh, dishwashing soap. Oh, that's right. I was going to pick up, I think, not the kitchen. There's a bottle of this cleaner here. I need that. Okay, all right. I think that'll do. Just need a bottle of the cleaner. Okay, and let's see, where are we going here? I think it's time to fall in line. Okay. Okay, let's wait in line here. While we're waiting in line, I guess I'll be more or less ending my broadcast here because it's a little tricky to be getting out my wallet and doing my payments here while I'm trying to broadcast. But anyway, so yeah, give you a distant view of the rest of the store that I'm not going to take you to today because my wife will be waiting. She'll be getting home soon. Oh, thank you very much, Finbar. You're from Toronto, wasn't it? Right? Another award. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I really do very much. So anyway, so you can see the pots and pans and so on that they have here. Um, just about anything you can think of. Down the aisle there to the far end is the pet department. They have everything from pet food to pet uh, cages for pets and so on, even clothing for pets. Um, Lots and lots of different things that they have here. Of course, the things at the register to try to get you to make those last second purchases. Yes, Toronto. Yes, I thought so. My memory's not completely gone, I guess. I can remember a few things. So, all right. So anyway, let's see. Yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, the batteries and so on here, right at the register, trying to get you to make those last minute purchases, and also gum is not so big in Japan. Um, it seems a little rude to the Japanese to be walking around chewing things, I guess. So you don't see a lot of people chewing gum so much, but things like breath mints and so on are popular, are common, and that's what we see right there at the top. Different breath fresheners and so on. Okay, so like I said, it's about time to end this little broadcast, I think, as I get close to the checkout. All right. Well, anyway, thanks again. Thank you, Finbar. It was nice of you to drop in, and the awards I very much appreciate. And I hope you'll subscribe and find me again in the near future. Thanks again, and showing my face here one last time. Thanks again for joining me.